I don't know. That's the plan anyway. Level and then square. We are done. Hey there. Let me get out of this situation and then we'll have a talk. So here's the situation. It's not uncommon around a lot of people's places. When I built this house or this apartment in 2013, I was young and flexible, and getting in and out of this crawl space was no problem. Now, why do I need to get in and out of the crawl space? Well, in the crawl space, if you can see right over there, there's a central water filter that has to be changed periodically. And when I was young and flexible, changing out that water filter was no problem. I'm not quite in that same shape anymore. Really have no interest in paying somebody else to do it. So what I think is going to be the simplest, shortest, easiest thing for me to do here in my situation is I want to come out here with a wall and then come over here somewhere, build up a room right here where the roof will come up about here, somewhere up above head height. Put a door in here that I can access this space. That will all be enclosed in. I'll not only, I'll move the plumbing out so I can change the filter, water filter out here, but also we'll have a little space for a root cellar. Or that's the plan. Is it gonna be a little work? Yeah, but is it gonna be worth it? Absolutely. Trying to think, well, not just what it's like now, but what's it gonna be if the good Lord lets me live another 20 years and trying to crawl under there and change out that filter. It's gonna be some work, and no question about it. But I don't think it's going to be too bad. Maybe. We'll see. This is sort of one of those flies by the seat of your pants kind of a deal, but we're going to figure something out. I'll take you along with me, and might be a situation. I know it's a situation. I don't have any doubt. It's a situation that is prevalent in a lot of, at least American homes. Maybe not so prevalent worldwide, but in the U.S., very prevalent situation. Bottom line is, see if we can make the access to the crawl space better for an old guy. So when you see a video come up about the root cellar, that's...
Oh yeah.
Five, yeah. I don't know. It might. Your name is?
Paul.
Paul, good to meet you, bud.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right, see you next time.
All right. I was going to use those cross ties for the foundation for this thing. This is the first of probably 25 changes that I'll make as I go through the process. I don't have a plan. I mean, I have a plan. Well, I don't have a plan, but I do have a plan. Since I have a structure here, I'm going to be building to it, and I've got situations above, so Anyway, well, I got the footing here. Doug, I didn't think you wanted to watch a lot of sweat and work. Let's get it done. Had a little help. I'm not going to put a whole lot of concrete here, but I am going to put a little steel in with it. Need to bend that right there. Very good. Got a thunderstorm rattling back there in the background. I'd like to get this poured before the thunder comes in. I haven't squared anything up yet, but I can tell by eye that we're pretty doggone close to square it on everything. And we will pour this level. Or try to. Yeah, would you normally put 2 in here? Yeah, absolutely, and all that jazz, but at this stage in the game with the footing, you want to try to get 2 things as correct as possible. Level and then square. Now I'm really not getting square here, but I am going to determine how far I'm coming out from the wall. And looks like I can come out 50 inches. Put a pin in here. And put another one over there. So when I pull this line, this wall right here, the outside of the wall, will be 50 inches from that. And that ought to serve for a pretty good root cellar, but even if it doesn't give us room for the root cellar, it is going to give me room to move that whole house filter outside so I can come in through a door, stand up, change that filter, and not have to crawl through that crawl space door. That is going to be absolutely worth every bit of sweat on this. Now I need another pin for over there. Then when I lay the foundation, I'll check and make sure this hasn't moved. And this concrete here is what you might say level from all the way around. So when I lay my foundation brick on here, it will take less mud and be a little less work. That's the plan anyway. So the kid's about to get ready to start laying some brick here for the, if you will, the foundation. I've got it laid off where I want it. This is plumbed up, coming out 48 inches and then 80 inches wide. I can already tell I wish I'd have made it wider, but the issue is got a window here and a window here, and I've got to just put a roof down in under that. The main thing is get it where I can get that whole house filter changed out, squared up, ready to go.
Upon a single tree, reaching for the heavenly. The day is a miracle. The heavens weep and the rivers bleed. Is a mirror to the night, is a mirror to my soul.
Grab that level right there. Hold it right against this, up against the wood. Okay, hold that. How the drill. Hold that board. Let me take the board. You take that, hold it, turn it around. We are done. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome.
What do you think?
It's like a door opening.
Sort of gets you caught up on where we're at. Looked like the easiest way to go, bring everything together, was to go ahead and build my door frame. And then I've got it set. And of course, you know, with a door frame, you want to get it level and plumb and set where you want. I've got it 16 inches from the corner. And then what's going to happen, I'm going to lay 2 courses of brick just to put a seal on top of that. And then I'm going to frame up off of that seal, and then outside, I'm planning on rocking this thing outside, be like a rock veneer. And then the ceiling height, rafters are set. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to do the rafters. I may do poles, I don't know. But it's going to go from somewhere around the top of this door up under that board right there, the wall flashing, to go up under that. I made it 6 foot. I'm a little over 6 feet. I made it 6'2". Could have made a door to stoop in, but I don't know. I had the headroom, so I just went ahead and did it. And then this over here, I'll be showing you I have to do something a little bit quirky there, and I really thought that I'd have this thing framed up in this episode. A few other things have come up, and honey-do list, and rain, and the lazy boy. I reckon I'm just getting old. I can't get done what I used to get done. I guess that's maybe what it is. Anyhow, there'll have to be at least a part 2 on this. I told my wife the other day, I said, that stonework's gonna go slow, but if I get it framed up, then I can go ahead and get it framed up, might go ahead and put a roof on it and just lay the stone when I get time. My goal is I'm planning on to use natural stone that grew right here on the property. So that's what I'm planning on using, so be sure and be looking for that. I think that'd be exciting and fun. Challenging, because they're not exactly what you call layers, or what I call layers, but we're gonna make them work, or try to make them work. So that's where we're at on this little project. This is a situation that is probably prevalent around millions of homes in the United States, where you just have a access door to the crawl space that is access for a young, flexible human being. And I'm just going to change that on this little apartment here. So that's where we're at on this one, and that's where I'm just going to end up on this one because it's starting to get long, I think. I don't know. But friend, hang with me. Be looking for the next one, and I'll see you in that one. All right? Take care. Thank you for joining me. We are done.